Who could forget March sadness this time last year when the lockdown went into effect right before the NCAA tournament started? That left sportsbooks like the Superbook here and other sportsbooks around the valley empty. But what a difference a year makes. While capacity may only be 50%, the fans are 100% happy to be back at the Westgate Superbook and other sportsbooks around the valley for March Madness. Many waiting a year to be here.
We're really excited that we finally got to come back, and especially during this time, it just feels like it's almost back to normal, and it's really fun just to walk around the casinos, see people out and about, and it's just a dream come true.
Bucket list, for sure. All our life we've talked about it. We've come out here for football, but we've always wanted to come for March Madness. It's like the sports bettor's dream, to sit here and watch sports all day, drink some sodas, eat some hot dogs, and watch games.
We really missed this last year, and the fans did too. I've talked to a few guests that were just so elated to be back here.
But to Westgate Superbook Executive Vice President Jay Cornegay, hosting all these fans means much more than betting on basketball.
March Madness is a very important event for the city, and it's not just about the sports books. It has an impact on taxi cab drivers, the restaurants, the bartenders, obviously the hotel rooms, and the sports books.
And no one was happier to see a sports book full of fans, even at 50%, than employees like Hannah Jacks, who depend on nights like this to make ends meet.
Everybody's excited to be out and about, and they're very, very generous. So it's good. It really is.
Well, Steve, actually a lot of people qualify, from sit-down restaurants, pubs, breweries, even food trucks like this one right here. A lot of the people in the industry say the fresh funds are badly needed after the National Restaurant Association reports 1 in 6 places have shut their doors for good this year. Now, the Restaurant Revitalization Fund is part of the newly passed $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan Act. Eateries fried by the pandemic get up to $5 million per location and $10 million total. Lawmakers wanted to make sure bigger establishments didn't gobble up all the money, so $5 billion will be reserved for restaurants who earned $500,000 or less in a year pre-COVID. Now, we spoke to one restaurant owner who tells us it's a breath of fresh air.
We're in the most volatile business there is out there. And we always, as a business, get the short end of the stick. It's always the corporations getting, the handouts and whatnot and the tax break. And especially in the unknown right now that we're going through, getting that extra money helps so much.
The joy of life and the sorrow of death.
So the hope is coming, the hope is here.
No one might understand the fragility between the two more.
We're literally just coming off of our busiest months.
Then Palm's Mortuary and Cemetery president.
I haven't seen anything like this.
Celena DiLullo.
This is a record number of deaths that we're seeing, so certainly that's going to take a toll on everyone. The last 12 months, that's been probably one of the most difficult.
Difficult, she says, when her staff comforts a sobbing loved one. Difficult when they're overwhelmed with victims of COVID. And difficult doing it day in and day out.
I know it's exhausting every day for them to come home and know that they have to come back and deal with that much death every day.
An Oxford study found funeral professionals to be at mental risk in the pandemic, citing an overexposure to death, the high demands of the job, and compassion fatigue.
I would say it takes a selfless person to do this job.
A job without much recognition or praise.
I've called our team the silent heroes the entire time. We're very much like first responders in the fact that we're on the front line of the pandemic.
So-called last responders who comfort and care for those left behind.
We're here to serve. We're here to take care of people. We're here to celebrate a life.
Because even if their business is honoring the dead, celebrating life is exactly what they do best.
If COVID taught us anything, it's that our journey is short and can be taken away from us at any minute. So we should live our lives to the fullest and celebrate every moment.
Hi everybody, I'm Reed Cowan from News 3 Las Vegas. We want to thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Remember, you can always see more of our videos by clicking on the video links. And also don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our YouTube updates. Thanks for watching.